let's stop pretending. You don't have a business. What you have is a very stressful hobby that pays you occasionally. So you are sitting waiting for inspiration to strike. I think what is most scary is success. Another thing that is most scary is ability to pick a lane or to pick a niche or to define who you are. It is very hard for you to see someone accidentally ask the person like, what do you do, who are you, and the person quickly gives you a very quick answer. At one time I was like that until I have to find a meaning that is more than the work I do, because the work I do now becomes the means at which I express myself.
Life will test you. Creativity will stretch you. Business will expose you. Strategy will save you. Let's build with intention. Stay brand-wise with Dr. Paul.
You want a lifestyle of the people that are making six figures. You want to ball with the big boy, you want to look all of that. You actually know what to do, but you are scared of making that six figure. You are. In all of this, I think what you should be focusing on is how to treat yourself, treat your craft like a business. And if you are not doing so, somebody that is definitely treating their own like a business is going to bring you in to do so for them. And even at that, you will still not be able to understand that you are a business. One of the biggest mistakes we all make is treating your job, is treating what you do like a hobby and not a business. I have been in both the corporate, the agency space, and also both a freelancer and an owner of an agency, to tell you that a lot of us treat our work as if it is a hobby. Before I, was able to get a lot of things moving, I didn't have any place I work. I was looking for a job. I was looking for employment everywhere. But it wasn't coming forth. What I did was to develop a routine for myself. I said that I'm going to work as though I have a 9 to 5. And that changed everything for me. So when I wake up in the morning, I start work, I take my bath, I start work by 8 a.m. I be on my PC. Even if I don't have any client, I don't have anything doing, I research, I read, I watch YouTube videos, plan the one I'm going to work on. And what I do, towards 5 o'clock, I shut down. Now, it continued like that until I was able to master the pattern. I was able to get into the rhythm of work, of understanding that everything is not a thing of inspiration. You shouldn't be waiting for yourself to get inspiration or to get motivated to do a thing. Because before you are able to handle high-end projects, you should have killed that idea that you have to work with inspiration. Imagine you go to hospital to get treated, emergency case, and they are telling you the doctor is in his room, the doctor is in the office trying to get inspiration on what to do to you or do for you in that case. If you are still waiting for inspiration to perform the exact task that brings food to your table, you are not yet a professional. You have to do everything you have to do. However you just want to do it, just get it done. So if you are waiting for inspiration, it means that this is just a hobby to you. And this conversation is not for people that are having their creative skills as a hobby. So you can leave the room now if it is a hobby to you. Amateurs wait for inspiration. Professionals build systems. Another problem that might be keeping you down is you trying to be everything and everywhere and at the same time. Now, the conversation of today is around content creation and the people trying to diversify into content creation. I don't think there is such thing about diversifying into content creation. If you already have a skill or a business, content creation is the vehicle that transports that business to the media space. And what happens in the media space is content. So creating content is not a new thing to the media. It is just a means of showcasing what you are already doing. So you are not moving your tools, you are not moving everything, I'm adding content creation to my skill. Maybe, but that is not a new job. It's just a means, it's just a show glass to show what you do. And remember what we said in the previous video, which I'm going to be tagging here. The internet is not a gallery. As much as you are creating content, the goal is to drive impact, to drive the needle, to get people to see what you do and exchange money and value. Both of you are happy. And now, avoid setting unrealistic expectations. These things are very, very, very delicate. They are very, very, very serious. You are in chapter 1 and you want to look like somebody's chapter 21. You are driven by the reels you watch, the pictures you move, the things that are happening around you, that you are losing focus on the exact thing you're supposed to be working on. It's going to get you there. There will never be a time you'll be as big as the person in just a second. Most people you see today have been grinding before the media. You just started seeing them because you guys have the opportunity to be in the same space at the same time. So you must set realistic expectations for yourself. That you're not making an XY amount today doesn't mean that you're going to make it. It's either you are learning from the people that have already made it or you are learning from them. What else do you expect me to say? The truth of the matter is that most of us begin to call the people you're supposed to be learning from friends. They're not your friend, they're not your guy. They're not one guy on online, they're not one guy. You should be understanding and see how they got where they are. You're calling your mentors my guy, or my friend, that guy. And because of that, they become your guy to you. You lack the humility to actually ask the right question, and you struggle because in your mind you think the more you try, the more you struggle, you'll get yourself to that point. No, there are formula to a lot of things. So sometimes you just have to set realistic expectations for yourself. And that includes where you are coming from. I know a lot of people may not like to hear this, but where you are coming from also plays a role in what you are going to become and how long it's going to take you to become that. Maybe you came from, homes or a place where, electricity is a problem, it delays, everything is delayed, you weren't able to finish school in time, just a lot of things didn't work in your favor. And somehow you have social media in your hand. You have phones in your hand, you can see what other people are doing, and you think that by playing the wannabe, you are gonna be. I quite empathize with you, but at the same time, I think this is a good time to reflect and take it easy on yourself. You have the skill, and what's most important is you build that skill, build good character, that people that really matter are gonna notice you and gonna give you the opportunity you deserve. And stop running to catch up with people that have walked, that have crawled, and they are running now, they are flying. You can never meet up. You cannot. You can only be the best version of the person you are working on. And by God's grace, you are going to be better and you're going to be greater. But there's always something experience will teach. So reach out the right way, ask the right questions, you always get answers. So, and finally, failure to provide value. What you love is what you love, and not what the market needs. If you pride yourself in doing what you love and not providing real service that the market needs, nobody's going to pay you. In fact, it has gotten so bad that even people don't understand what creatives do. That's why somebody will come out and say things like, oh, is it not just? Let us just. Because in their minds, you are just moving with laptops. But meanwhile, you are creating a heavy impact. First of all, you have to look like the impact you are creating. And you have to communicate thus. And now this places you in the position where you see your clients as the heroes. You see your customers as the heroes. Because the hero is a helpless one. The heroes are always very confused. Yeah, they're going to save the day, but they always need the help of someone. They always need someone to bring out the best in them and tell them who they are. They are not always powerful. They're always very weak. Most times they don't know who they are. Heroes discover themselves after a lot of challenges, after they've been through a lot of things. That's when they discover themselves. So your job is to help your customers or your clients walk through that path. Now, if there's nothing I've been able to achieve in these videos, is to enable you understand both the human part, creative part, and the business part of whatever it is you are doing. You have to. And if you follow us if you follow us long enough, you should be able to build a balanced creative business. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with somebody that needs to see it. And the more you share, the more people are going to be getting value from this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Life will test you. Creativity will stretch you. Business will expose you. Strategy will save you. Let's build with intention. Stay brand wise with Dr. Paul.